Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for having me back in this morning. And it is morning here, and what I'm doing is I've got a slow day today, and I thought it'd be a perfect day for me to fix me some fried chicken. And I'm going to show you how I fix water fried chicken, okay? So let's get started. I really love chicken backs, and chicken legs are my favorite. I love chicken legs. So what I'm going to do to these chicken legs is I'm going to put some seasoning on them. The first seasoning I have here, this is just an all-purpose seasoning. It has chili in it, it has thyme, lime, any type of all-personal seasoning that you want to use on here. I'm going to put that, just spread that on top of my chicken. And that's 1 teaspoon. Then I got a teaspoon of paprika. And we'll sort of put that all over top of it. I might not use all that. Okay, and we'll set that aside. This is just, it's like a seasoning salt, but it's not a seasoning salt, it's complete seasoning. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on here. This has some chicken seasonings in it, so I use that. I like to use Himalayan salt when I'm making chicken, so I'm gonna put a little Himalayan salt on the top of my chicken. And of course, fried chicken wouldn't be fried chicken for me without pepper, and you know how I love pepper. So I'm going to put some pepper on here. And then what I'm going to do is I just want to mix this around to see if I can get some of this seasoning on all around on all the chicken. Because you see the back side doesn't have any on there. And like I said, I love all fried chicken. But chicken legs, I can sit down and eat a dozen of them, so that's why I'm only fixing 5. I thought I'd fix some homemade biscuits later on, and maybe do some type of a casserole, and have that for my late lunch or dinner today. Okay, I've got those pretty well coated. I'm gonna set that aside for a second. In another little bowl or pan, I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'll put the 1 cup of all-purpose flour in there. I've got a 1 cup of just yellow cornmeal. I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna mix these two together. Now, with the seasoning I did on the chicken, you can use anything you want to. If you don't want to use any seasoning, or if you have a specific seasoning that you like on yours, well then use that. But I just have certain seasonings that I like on certain things, and this always tastes good to me. Okay, after I get this all combined and incorporated, all right. As you know, a lot of you know that I rescue a cast iron skillet, so I rescued a big old chicken fryer a couple months ago, and so I'm going to be using it this morning to fry my chicken in. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring you around to the stove, and we're going to finish up at the stove. Okay, this is my big old cast iron chicken fryer. You can see how deep it is that I rescued, and it was in really rough shape, but I'm using it this morning. I like to check my oil to make sure when I'm cooking. And I like to use it when I'm frying chicken to make sure my oil is about 325 degrees, somewhere around there, and that's where it is right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken, take a piece of it, and I'm going to roll it around here in my batter. I'm going to get it good and covered. All right, now this is why I call this my water fried chicken, because right here beside me, I just have a cup of water. That's all it is, a cup of water. And I'm going to take this chicken, I'm going to dip it down in the water, pull it right back up till it finishes drops. When it finishes dropping, I'm going to put it right here in my oil. I'm going to do the same thing with the next piece. And I want you to show you, just like when I did the kitchen hack, the bacon hack and things for you. When you do this, by putting it in water first, it makes it really crispy. But also, look here, I got my hand right over the stove. There's no oil splattering. So I'm going to take this one, we'll do it again. We're going to take it and I'm going to dip it right in the water, pull it right back out till it finishes dropping. Add it right here to my water. You see there's no splashing up. Look here, my hands are right over top of this. Right over top of it. And there's no oil popping on my hands at all. It's not popping all over my stove. Just like I said, just going to dip it in the water, pull it right back out immediately until it stops dropping. Then I'm going to put this right in the oil. Let's do another one. And I would usually do more than this, so I have way too much cornmeal and everything, but like I said, I'm just fixing this for myself for later on. And this is what I'll nibble on all day, my chicken legs. I'll take this, dip it right down in the water and pull it right up immediately. Put it in my cast iron skillet. Get the last piece, and we're going to dredge it with the cornmeal. And then I want to let this cook for about 15 minutes. Put it down in my water, pick it right back up, let it drip, put it right here in my oil. And then we're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. I'll come back to you in about 5. Okay, it's frying. I'm getting ready to flip it. And I want you to look over here on the top of my stove. There is no oil here at all. Now, the only mess is made is the mess that I made by dropping the flour down there in there as I was putting it in there. But look here. You couldn't do that when you were frying chicken. I mean, you couldn't put your hands on top of that. It'd be splattering all over. So this is a really unique hack to try. So let me finish getting the golden brown, and then we'll bring it back to you. Okay, I took our chicken legs out of the oil. They cooled for a few minutes. And as you can see right here with our chicken, listen to this. Look how hard and crispy this is. Beautiful, crispy fried chicken, okay? Look at that crunch there. You can hear it crunching. Boy, I hope you'll try this. This is going to be my lunch if it makes it to lunchtime. Thank you so much for letting me stop in today. You're my support and my family, and I appreciate that you are always welcoming me in and opening the door so I can come in and spend time with you. Wow, this is really good. I hope you'll try this hack. It's such an easy way to make chicken without a big mess. So give this a try. Until next time, I'll be thinking about you. I'll send you a big hug, telling you have a wonderful week ahead. And know that I'm going to be enjoying some wonderful, crispy fried chicken. God bless.